Alright guys, big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. I normally don't really do set reveals or when cards is revealed I do video about it because we post most of them on Facebook, but today's reveals are some of the new Spike Roller cards that are coming out in September, and this is interesting that we should show us this. But before I go into this, let's first talk about all the reveals. So let's start with Maelstrom and his little brother right here. So we have the new Glory Maelstrom, which is an amazing card. It's very strong. What it does is it has an act on Vanguard once per turn, cost counterblast 1 until the end of turn. Your opponent cannot intercept and can only call up to one card from his or her hand to the Guardian Circle for each battle. If your soul has a card with Maelstrom in its card name, all of your front row unit get plus 10k. This is insane. Remember that you are already having some Excel circles right there because you already ridden into a Maelstrom, then you go to Glory Maelstrom, so you have two Excel circles which are pretty cool. And then you have the extra 10k, so that's extra 20k, so your units will be attacking for 29 or more by their skills. The thing is, your opponent can only use one card to guard. Well, that's insane. So definitely this will put Aqua Force on the map again. And then we have another card, which is I think it's a common. Yeah, this one is the VR of the set, and this one's just a common. What he does is we can read right here. When your opponent, it works on Rearguard only. It's good because it doesn't have a marker. When your opponent damage check reveals a trigger during this turn, retire this unit, choose one of your opponent units, and it gets minus 10k. So pretty much he could negate the effect of your opponent getting a trigger. I could see this card run in the deck like a one-off. It's a possibility, but I think most people would not run it because of consistency, and because now we have like the Maelstroms to run, and you could add some extra cards in there, like some tech cards, really up to you. So that's it for the Aqua Force reveals for today. Now we get back to this set. So because we are getting the extra sets one by one, so when we go to the previous set, which is this one, the Aqua Force, Grand Blue, and of course the Dimension Police, it's pretty cool that we can see that the next set that Bushiroad showed us in the reveals today was actually the set of Tachikaze Spike and Mayo Colony, which is interesting because both of these sets are extra sets. But if we go to the reveals, like you can see here from our video, that you can see right here in June, July, August, and September, and if you read Japanese you could also read it up there. But this set, Dimension Police, Grand Blue, and Aqua Force, was actually get to release in June, and of course that's in Japan, and for us to be 2 months later. So the sets that they should have talked about are the sets in July and August, but they showed us the set that is in September, which is the Tachikaze Spike and Mayo Colony set, which is interesting. But for us, for some Spike World players, the Tachikaze players, and the Mayo Colony players, because we get so little love from Bushiroad, it's really amazing to see at least the cards that we have. So talking about this set will drop in September the 6th in, of course, 2019 in Japan. That would mean 2 months later, September, October. I think in November we will get the set. I don't know, maybe later, but I hope in November that maybe we could use it in the late Bushiroad Championship Series, but I think not. I think that we could use it at Worlds or use it next year. But the thing is about this set, it's really cool because we can see some cards back that we love a lot, and we see some introduction of some new cards. So first we have the 3 VRs right here. So we have the Spike Brother VR, the Mayo Colony, and the Tachikaze VR. Let's start with the Tachikaze one. First, the art is very different than what we have seen before. This one looks really interesting. We can't really see the colors back that Gaia got, but when you look back at the clan you can see some more realistic art, let's say. So very interesting approach from Bushiroad, and again all of these cards are actually new So Thunder Sword Dragon Angry Blader, pretty amazing name if you ask me. We don't know yet, of course, anything about the skill or flavor text or anything, but for you guys that love the full art, I would get it now. So go to wiki and try to download this, because sometimes this will not stay forever right here, so sometimes you can't find it back. Then we have the one from Maelstrom, and it is a true demon gun rogue. It's another amazing name. I really like the VRs of this set, and again, if you really want the art, then I would just download it if I were you, and get it, because it's just something that I will do and not keep it there, because you can make markers, you can make everything with this art, and this one also looks pretty badass if you ask me. And then, of course, we have some other reveals, so some of the reprints. So this is another card that is reprinted for the Maya Colony, which is the Break Ride. So we can see the Break Rides right here. We see the one from Maya Colony, and we see the one, of course, from Spike Brothers, which is Bad and Dragger. Bad and Dragger is one of my favorite cards, and some of you other players that play Spike Brothers are crazy when seeing this card, because you have a lot of good cards to mix this in premium. Like you have the great one, the Searches, which is Flag. You have the Good End Stride. We also have the Bad End Break Ride, which is still very good and very playable. So that's why we as Spike Brothers players are very happy to see this, and I'm very interested to see what this card could bring to the standard deck as well as the premium Spike Brother decks, because you have a Spike Brother Bad and Dragger deck. This also means a lot. Even with the change of ruling of the double Break Ride, this does mean a lot to have a Bad and Dragger back. So, because now you could, even without getting the double Break Ride, you can use the Good End to get just more Force Markers, or Force Marker 2, or whatever you like. Then, of course, we have the VR for Spike Brothers, and this one is new. Dead Heat. I don't know if this is the right name, because we have seen a different name first, which was Dead and Slash Heat, but we'll call him for now Blue Spike. I like the name. The art looks really cool, really badass. The thing is, it has a little bit of what Rising has, like on his shoulders and on his head and also on his knees. But look at this biceps right here, it's just amazing. I think that this card will definitely be good. I'm interested if this card will be more like a finisher, like a let's say a type of card that you ride in late game, or will it be just a card that you want to ride into right away, like Seafried? Because it's definitely interesting that we don't know what this card would do, but because it's the VR, it's definitely a card that you want to ride. And because the other card is Bad End, so the two cards that are giving us are both Vanguards. We don't know if we will get a Skydiver or something that could hit as a rare guard as well, or they will leave that to the Great 2s and Great 1s to recall, or will we get the recall ability in the battle phase in standard for Spike Brothers? We don't know that yet. But that was actually it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys that the new reveals and the new arts, and also show you guys also some of the Aquaforce for the Aquaforce players, because Jeroen is going crazy about the Aquaforce reveals, and some of our fans as well. I know for sure that he's going crazy by seeing this. I mean, he already sent me this funny video, or actually it's not funny, it's more motivation video. But yeah, I think this is great. I'm very happy to see this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well. Thanks guys for watching. Until next time.